Hello my pretty peeps, welcome back to my channel, Jazzy A1. So for today's video, I'm going to be drawing some of your art requests, so let's just get into it. But before we do, I just want to mention that I changed my art style from this type of art style to that type of art style, and I'm going to be going in depth with it later in the video, but other than that, let's just get into it. Alright, so let's get into the drawing. So this drawing was requested by one of my friends. I won't be saying her name because it's her privacy, but she requested that I draw these two emojis as humans, and also I'm going to be referring to the yellow emoji as a full moon and the black emoji as a new moon, just because I don't want to keep on saying black and yellow emoji, so yeah. So I decided to draw these two emojis as twins because, like, you know, I just thought, like, since they were both moons and they were both basically the same thing but in different phases, I decided to draw them as twins, and they don't have names yet, but if you want to name them, go ahead. I found this reference on Pinterest and I thought it was cute, so I decided to recreate it for this drawing. And to be honest, in like the last year or so that I've been drawing digitally, I've not drawn two people in the same place or two people this close on like the same drawing. So this was kind of like a new thing for me. It was an interesting ride. Let's just say that. Also, I recently got an Apple Pencil, which is kind of exciting. And, you know, we're upgrading from the cheap $1 stylus, you know, look at us go. It's a Generation 1 if you're wondering, but I don't know. It's been really fun, and it's like a really pleasant experience to draw with it, so yeah. Also, I don't want like half of this video just to be about my whole new art style and stuff, because, you know, I changed my art style. I already mentioned this, you already know, because you could tell probably, but I don't know, I just felt like the other art style was a bit too not me-like, so I decided to make it a bit more cartoony, and I definitely prefer this art style, and it's really fun. And actually, I changed to this art style in early February, and I just haven't made an art video since then, so I kind of forgot to notify anyone or tell anyone, so I hope that's okay. Also, the inspiration for this art style was this photo. I found it on Pinterest and I thought it was cute. So, yeah, now we're here. I honestly just really enjoy this art style more than I did the other one. I don't know. I feel like I can express myself more through it in a sense. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel a lot more happy that I found this art style. So, yeah. Also, fun fact, it's soon, on April 2nd, it's going to be my 1-year anniversary for YouTube. So that's really exciting. It hasn't fully processed that I've been on YouTube for a year. I refuse to believe because it hasn't felt like a year on YouTube, if I'm honest. And yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to think about that I've been on this website and I've met all of you in the span of a year. So yeah, there might be some type of special soon, but I'm not sure what I want to do, but we'll see. Also, back on the topic of my drawing. So I decided to give both of these girls, I don't know what their names are, again, go ahead and name them in the comments. I will take literally anything, and I'll put it in the pinned comment of what the winner, I guess, is. But they both have like moons on their hands, and I'm thinking about like giving them some type of powers over like stars or something. I don't know, but like that moon tattoo thing, they were born with it. That's like the thought. That's the headcanon, I guess. That's the thought I have when I put them on. Like I drew those little moons on their hands. That's the thought I had. And they both have little hair clips that they made for each other. And same thing with their scrunchies. They made them for each other one day. They were just like, hey, let's make stuff together. So they made both of those things for each other, and that's why they're complementary colors, so they'll always remember each other. Ooh. Anyway, I don't have much to say anymore, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the speed paint. Alright, so let's get into the drawing. So the request was from Young G, who's actually my cousin. So hey girl, requested a sad piece of bread taped to the wall. So that is exactly what I'm doing. So fun fact, this is actually based off of a real story, and this piece of bread was real at a point. So long story short, my older brother taped a piece of bread to the wall, and on that piece of bread he wrote the word Brad. So now we just call that bread Brad the Bread. And sad fact, my dad actually threw that piece of bread in the sink. So rest in peace. So yeah, we're gonna be drawing Mr. Brad today. Also, drawing this piece of bread made me realize that I never draw anything more than humans. Like, I don't draw inanimate objects or animals or foods. Like, I never draw those. It just never crossed my mind that in the longest time that I've been drawing, I've just never drawn a specific food or anything or an inanimate object, which is kind of weird. So this was the first inanimate object I had ever drawn at the time. This was literally not a long time ago. Anyway, yeah, just kind of an interesting fact. So yeah, I also don't occasionally draw bread, so this was kind of challenging for me, surprisingly. Also, I just kind of forgot to acknowledge that I just haven't been around on my channel for 3 weeks, and the reason is because I had exams for the last 2 weeks, and if you're caught up with my Roblox group, which you should definitely join, link in the description and in the pinned comment, I said I was gonna be on a break for a little bit, taking my tests and reviewing my notes and stuff, and now I'm over with my testing. I don't have testing again until I think late April and then early May, so I have about a month break from testing, so that's pretty good. And yeah, also just posting in general, if you're wondering why I don't post very often, I have said that I post whenever I want and whenever it feels fun, but another reason is that I only make videos on the weekends, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for me, and I don't really focus on anything YouTube-wise during the school week. School days and work days. Weekdays. They're called weekdays. I don't focus on anything YouTube-related. I only focus on school, and school is the only thing on my mind at the time. Just because, grades, of course, come first. They always do. They always will. And so I only have a 3-day time period to come up with a video idea, execute it, and edit it, and have enough time to post it. And some weeks, I'm just not in the mood to post. And, I just want to enjoy my weekend, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, just thought I would say that because, I don't really tell anybody why I don't post that much, but sometimes I'm just unmotivated, and sometimes I just don't have the time to, so, yeah. Also, one more thing YouTube related, you may have noticed in my most recent videos that the audio quality has kind of gone down, if I'm honest. In my personal opinion, from my older videos, this audio quality is a lot worse. And that's just because my original headset that I was using randomly just started getting like really staticky and really loud all of a sudden whenever I would try to record voiceovers, and I just think like maybe it just isn't compatible with my iPad, which is fine. I mean, it happens. So now I'm using the Apple headphones, that like the microphone that comes on Apple headphones. So of course, like compared to my headset, it's not gonna be like amazing quality, but I hope you don't mind. Oh, I almost forgot. Every single art video I do, I like to have like a little FAQ segment just because some people are new and some people don't know. So if you're wondering what art program I use Procreate, and I have an Apple Pencil Generation 1 if you're wondering like what I used to draw, and I use an iPad Air Generation 3, and yeah. Anyway, I don't really have much else to say, so I hope you enjoyed the rest of the speed paint. Anyway, here are the 2 drawings I did for today's video. I hope you enjoy them, and if you enjoyed this video enough, like and subscribe, only if you want to. Bye! Hearts and kisses.